Welcome to an itty bitty podcast / choice nugs only special podcast. Coronavirus 2020 has officially struck, and figured since everybody's probably fucking shut down, we would do a podcast and release it today. So we were doing a joint episode, choice nugs only, itty bitty podcast. We're just going to talk about the coronavirus, and we talk about other shit too. I don't know. What else did we talk about? You were there. You have a better memory than I do. You're sober. What? What did we talk about?
Trading cards, nerdy stuff.
Talk about nerdy shit, and then we talked about, like, I don't know, I'm a little buzzed. I had one glass of wine, and I'm a little buzzed right now, so we're doing this podcast professional.
Some wine and baby kicked.
So if you, the baby kicked. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, just listen to this podcast. It'll be fun. So yeah, this is not a podcast about the coronavirus. It is the Itty Bitty Podcast presents Choice Nugs Only and Itty Bitty Podcast. Yeah, I think I fucked that up. But anyway, you got the gist. Let's just get the show started.
Welcome to the Itty Bitty Podcast. It's the Itty Bitty Podcast. It's the Itty Bitty Podcast. The Itty Bitty Podcast.
Do it.
All right, Choice Nugs Only, fucking special coronavirus edition. I almost fucked up the name.
Friday the 13th edition.
Friday the 13th and coronavirus. My hair's all fucked up. Good thing I'm not recording this video. But yeah, I don't know. I should put this out just in case the world ends. We might be experiencing the end of the world. We went to the store in town and it was fucking packed. Like, stupid packed.
Oh, for everything?
Want to see? Hold on, show Alex your bump. Sorry. To everybody listening.
Hi, Amy.
We're just...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're fucking showing off the baby bump a little bit. This isn't gonna be your. We're gonna pull up clip. We should pull up clips and shit too, of like we were listening to. Hold on, I'm putting you down for a second. We were listening to Trump and shit earlier, talking about some shit. I'm like, I don't even know what to believe anymore at this point. But yeah. But what was I going to say? Sorry, I just got distracted. I can't do two things at once. I thought I could. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we went to fucking Fred Meyer, and it was like, I went yesterday, and it wasn't even that busy. And then today it was like mobbed. You all right there? Just put them on your head. That's how headphones work.
Trying to figure out how to tighten them.
Yeah. It's been a while since you've done a podcast, but you know how it works.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Amy. I can't even see you, though.
I know. I'm hiding.
Here.
Hi.
I don't know if
do we have something to hold it?
I don't put it on the tissue. They actually don't put it on the tissue. Contaminate the shit out of it. It's just fucking all Fred Meyer germs.
Look. Cool.
There we go.
I'm so smart. But now you have to get closer.
I know I have to sit closer.
Dexter's.
Dexter.
It's just the three of us. Well, four of us. Just kidding.
Can you see him?
That's what's up. Yeah, man. He's the star of the show right now.
We found out that he didn't get that. Dogs can't get coronavirus. So
that was just a rumor because I think I threw that out there. I heard it somewhere.
Did you throw that out there? You said
I did. I heard
that?
it somewhere, and I was like, you know what? Don't fact check me, but I've heard this.
You mean do fact check you?
Yeah.
Don't. Probably.
Just believe. Just take me at my word and believe whatever I say.
It was funny too that they like the amount of people that just would stand in the aisles and have, because of like we live in rural America, and like they just would stand in the aisles and have conversations, and it's like you're holding up the entire fucking aisle. Where's that buzzing coming from?
Yeah,
Did
the
you get
store was
anything
getting
good?
pretty crazy. Hold on, we got a buzz going on. Let's see. No, I had a good system there.
Did you look for hand
Screwing stuff
sanitizer?
up. No, we just bought soap, like normal people.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry if you're listening. I'm gonna edit some of this shit out. Do you hear that buzzing though? Or is that just my headphones are shitty? It was my mic. It's a shitty mic. Sorry, it's a shitty mic cable. I need a new mic cable.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
it
buy a new
stopped.
one. I'm not gonna buy a new one unless the apocalypse fucking.
Should we put it
What's the
sideways
weather
so it's
like
longer?
up there?
No, we're good, dude. We're
Okay.
good. He's gonna get up and move. I knew it was
Alright.
gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Come this way, buddy.
We're gonna have to cut some of this out. Oh, we're adjusting here. Watch your wine, Perry. Perry.
And
This
I'm
is
back.
our life.
Sorry, we shouldn't have hit record yet, but whatever. It's a special coronavirus. It was shittier earlier. It's starting to get nice right now.
It was raining.
Yeah.
And it's about 40 degrees.
Yeah. So Alex was just before you came and sat down and talked with us. Alex was talking about what is that fucking?
Oh, it was me pulling my cord.
Is that your phone? Does your shit like?
Nice.
Probably your notifications.
No, I just pulled my cord and it literally
No,
made
that's-
that noise.
No, I'm gonna have to edit all this shit out. Hold on.
And in 3,
Damn it,
2,
We're very
1.
professional over here. Well, I didn't know you were starting already. I went to go frickin' pee.
We're good. My bad.
Dexter.
Friday.
All right, now we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Coronavirus.
Freak out has begun.
But no, we didn't go crazy. We just were. I was thinking about it. I'm like, we should just get some shit just in case like they start closing shit down. And Dexter, go to your bed, please. Thank you, buddy. And we
He doesn't
Oh
normally
no,
say please.
it's LA Fitness.
I know, because see what happens when I say
Yeah.
please, he just
Jim.
comes right. Let him up on the other side,
You could say please to me, though.
please. So wait.
No, I'm
We're
just
all
gonna
over
go
the
straight to
place.
Come on,
the
Dexter.
court,
All right,
and
so
I'm
he
not
said
really
he's
gonna
gonna go
touch
play
anything except
racquetball
for,
in like a
my
public
racket,
gym. I'm
and
assuming.
I have hand sanitizer with me.
Is
And
it
I'm
a
just gonna
country
be
club?
isolated in that one little room, so I think I should be okay.
LA Fitness.
Oh. You want to get exposed to some strangers' shit? All right.
I feel like you should we should want to
Very.
get it if you're like younger, our age. Because I
Get
don't
it
know,
out
is
of
it
your
like
system.
I don't
mean, I
really
feel like
know.
is it like the
I'm like not the person to take advice from.
Like,
The only place I went shopping today was Total Wine.
And if you're immune compromised
get-
and then get it
To get
something worse, like get the flu
Everclear.
on top of it, then you're fucked. So no, you don't really want it.
I got
You should try to stay clear from it. It's
well, I'm a
just-
fucking idiot. I mean,
no. I heard somewhere that because it's 120 proof, 60% alcohol, you can
You
use
got-
it to
You should probably
sterilize
get a
things.
few more essentials than alcohol.
You know,
we
most
did see that on
most
Facebook. You
vodka
got
is like
Everclear.
40%. And
Yeah.
this is 60%.
Everclear, like
so
what?
it's like the what?
Do you like Everclear, or are you just like, well, fuck it, if the world's gonna end, I want to be as
well, you know,
fucked up as
there's
possible?
a major shortage
More
of
bang
rubbing
for your
alcohol
buck.
here too. People found out you can use it to make hand sanitizer. It's like
Ah,
1/3 aloe gel and 2/3 isopropyl,
so you're not using it to drink.
Why
and
don't you
it
just get
makes
some, like,
hand
rubbing
sanitizer.
alcohol?
So a lot of people have just been buying that up, including myself. I bought like four liters of
same.
it or something like that.
I'm
I'm the worst.
Right.
Walmart?
Mm,
No, they're not going to have anything. I'd call them first. So what people figured out here is that you can call the store and ask them when they get their
Good
shipment
job.
I'm thinking of
and
going
then
to
try to
Walmart
catch 'em,
tomorrow
like, you
and
know,
getting a
the
shotgun.
day of their shipment. Because right
just
now,
in case
Yeah,
just in
right-
case the looters
Uh-huh.
start, you know, in case shit gets shut
Yeah,
down.
that's gonna be my.
Walmart, dude, they'll have it out here.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
heard
trading cards.
Seattle.
I was in
Heard
Walmart
Seattle's
all
had
week.
kind of a
I think
breakout
we
thing,
talked
but you
about
guys
that
are
on the
way
last
out
podcast.
of
But
the
yeah, I was in and
city
out of Walmart all week like a fucking idiot.
limits.
Yeah. He wanted to expose himself to as many things as possible
Yeah, I'm just a moron.
Yeah.
and not buy anything essential while you were there.
Yeah.
While it wasn't crazy.
Wow.
We're
Yeah.
pretty rural. I mean, it took
Our county hasn't gotten hit yet with any positives yet, but
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time. Considering Washington was one of the first states.
the first guy who had it, her first confirmed guy who had it was out of
Mhm.
Washington. So,
Yeah.
I haven't really
but
heard of an outbreak
I'm
in
not,
Mexico,
like,
so maybe you should
crazy,
just like eat some
worried
more
about
chile
it. I'm
or
more worried for like my mom.
take a shot of tequila.
And like,
Yeah.
well, you're pregnant, so I'm kind of worried about that. But I don't
You
know.
did.
I'm just,
You
I've
fucking
just
did.
doing a lot of
It's a death-
vitamins
it's
and
a
ginger
death
and
sentence.
shit.
No. Because they
So,
drink so many Coronas. They're
I'm drinking
fine. They've had
wine.
it forever.
Mexico. It's because if you get it, the cartel's just like pop, dead. Yeah, dude. I just it's I'm just thinking about like because we're moving back home at a certain point, like once
You should
shit's all
probably say
said
where
and done.
home is.
No,
Back
well,
east, you mean?
well, yeah, back east. We don't need to say.
Hey, so
specifics.
they
But
I
back
think
east.
Trump
And I'm just
put
thinking
a
like, dude, if we
temporary
fucking travel
ban
west
on travel
or
from
east
Europe
from
to America for
Washington,
the next like 30 days,
and we have
effective
to
I think
travel on
Friday.
the road, it'd be and the people
that-
are it's like a
that's pretty
quarantine zone
crazy.
and shit like in the movies. It'll just be fucked up. But I don't
Dude,
think
like,
it'll
what do you
get to
think?
that
What do you
point.
think prices are going to be
Hopefully.
like just after
think
That's
it'll
what
be
I'm
alright.
wondering. I'm like going to save my vacation. Because what if you can go to Europe for like, dude, $500 or something? Yeah, but if you can't get back, it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
definitely.
So like, you got to wait till that ban is up
Yeah.
and then try to
Mhm.
get in there and get to Europe. Yeah, I can't.
Well, right now
I
it's
can't
hella
imagine
cheap to
that they're
buy
letting you
plane
buy
tickets,
tickets,
and they're refundable
knowing
and
full
shit.
well that you can't really come back.
Like if you, but no, I'm saying, isn't it for like purchasing tickets right now? Just 'cause they're trying
Yeah,
to
but
you
you
know, I
probably
think that
can't
like
buy
medical professionals
anything
or
into
scientists and
Europe
shit,
if
I'm
that's
sure
what
they
you're
can
talking
still
about.
travel freely and all that.
Yeah.
I saw I heard when we were listening to the Trump speech, he was talking about
Yeah.
some shit about privatizing. He's like, the
Oh,
treatment
I don't
will
know
be
about that. I
privatized
know
or some
they're
shit.
having drive-through
Um,
testing right now. That's like the. Do they do that where
But
you?
no, I'm talking
you're
about
at?
them privatizing like the treatment of coronavirus or whatever, which means they're gonna probably jack the price up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're making it accessible for everybody.
It's expensive as fuck though.
What is expensive? What are you talking about? They're making it accessible for everybody
thought
in
it
the
was
public right
expensive.
now. What, the tests?
Yeah, I thought it said it was
You
like
weren't even
$500.
listening. It was no. They're
I
doing
read something.
They're doing drive-by ones in
Probably
the
a fucking idiot.
more exposed areas.
Well, don't I feel like an idiot? We should have you
The
more
city-
on more often.
The
Fuck up my
CDC
shit.
and the LabQuest and like everybody's working towards trying to help this. They're not making everything more expensive. They're trying to contain this. It's like an actual people are coming together. All the big companies are coming together and trying to work this out so that it's not.
And giving free healthcare? Are
Not-
they are they actually giving us
They're
Medicare for
Opening up-
all or what?
opening up the state of emergency is opening up a bunch of money so that it can be funded for these tests, not free health care, but so people can get tested.
Well, I just think it's funny that everybody's talking about free medicine and shit now. And they've been calling Bernie a fucking socialist for years. It's a little fucking ironic, don't you guys think? No? I mean, no?
I don't want to get into
It's the
politics
apocalypse,
right
guys.
now.
We
Yeah,
can talk about whatever we
you
want.
know-
We're talking about fucking everything.
Yeah, but the politics have nothing to do with the fucking coronavirus because people
I heard
in
one thing
Italy
about
are like, they're
about this actually from
doing
an
really
expert
horrible right now.
who was
Like,
saying
Italy
that
is,
in
like,
China they did a
in
better job
huge
of
state of
containment
emer-
right off the
country
bat
of
when they were the
emergency,
first
whatever,
outbreak cases and
national
they didn't know what it
emergency.
was.
And China,
Probably
like,
because
they
they
don't
had
care about
previous
our U.S.
experience with like
politics.
SARS
There's
and
nothing,
whatnot
like, there's no
Hey, I
on how
bought
to
some
contain a
dinner.
conspiracy.
virus. But
Trying
in
to help
Italy,
Italy, okay?
the outbreak started over there, and they were like, "Hey, let's still go to soccer games. Let's go to clubs," and they didn't take those precautions. Yeah.
Right. Right. I think once the Italy thing came out was when the
And-
U.S. was like, "Oh shit, this
We don't-
needs to be contained before it becomes something like that." So that's why they're shutting down schools. They're shutting down probably businesses soon. Like that's why people are buying shit out because we don't know how long it's going to be lasting for. We don't know how long our
Fuck, man.
stores are going to be open for. We don't know how long we'll have supplies. That's kind of the scary part of it.
And just an update from the last episode, I did check Walmart today for trading cards. They did not restock it, so they don't have every priority in order.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess I'll give him a pass because it's an emergency.
You need to get your priorities in order.
I'm obviously joking, but that did happen.
He did go into Walmart today just to check.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But anyway.
My husband.
Yeah, I mean, I wear
yeah,
them because
it's,
part of my job
it's
is
funny
like
too, is
I
like
go
I
into
was going at,
people's
like,
homes,
like I
so I
said,
don't wear
like
them all the
Canadian, I've
time.
been
But
running
like,
in and out of
I don't know.
Walmart
I mean, I
and
mostly
Target
like
the past
washing my
week.
hands.
And people, just crazy seeing people with like fucking gloves and masks
Yeah.
and shit, and you're just like, you're already in public, like.
Yeah, just out of courtesy to make these the elderly people that I come in contact with more comfortable and feel
But if
a
you're
little
at
more
work,
safe.
I mean, but if
I'm not
you're
shaking
at-
hands as a policy
if you're
right now,
in, like,
and I'm
a
wearing
store, you're gonna be touching
gloves just
shit
when I because
with
I go
your
into like
gloves.
today I was at
And
actually
then
an
most
adult
people by habit are
health
just gonna like touch
center,
their
like
face
a
or like
elderly care
so-
facility. So I wore gloves and that's all, kept my distance. That's all you can do. Yeah, I'm just not trying to offend anybody. uh,
yeah, such a thoughtful guy.
And wash your hands and
We were at the store
don't touch
and
your face after you touch things until you wash your hands and take your gloves off and wash your hands after your gloves are off.
we were at the store and Amy was looking through the apples. And she's like, grabs an apple, looks at it, puts it down, grabs an apple, looks at it, puts it down, grabs it out. She does this after like 5 or 6
hands are
times. I'm
clean.
like, Amy. She's like, what? I'm like, you're fucking touching every single apple.
Well, people gotta wash their fruit.
Oh, shit. But people aren't doing antibacterial soap on their fruit.
you know
and
what's
shit.
trending on?
I had just.
I mean,
peeled
I'm
out
sure
my
it's a
hand.
ton of
What's
people have
trending
already touched
on,
that fruit, but
yeah.
it's just, it was just
Netflix
funny.
is
She's just like,
a movie
I'm
with
just like,
Dustin
there's people with
Hoffman
gloves
called
and
Outbreak
fucking-
from the 90s.
yeah, it was just funny. But
I had never
we
seen
got like
it or
enough
heard of
stuff
it
for
before, but I put it on and they were
Apocalypse
all
Party. Yeah, we're gonna watch
CDC,
a movie and shit
who,
after
and all
this.
this
I don't know,
other
what
like
should we
current
watch?
shit.
Mm.
It kind of freaked me out. It's called what? Oh, okay. Is that a newer one?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe we should watch that.
There's a movie called Contagion too. That's like, there's another movie called
Yeah.
Contagion, and like, no,
What's your
well, not like it's new-ish. Like probably
What's your
like
favorite?
like
A
maybe
shotgun?
10 years or so. But yeah, it's about like
Yeah, serious.
a sickness that spreads.
That's good.
And I was like, oh, that looks stupid. I don't want to watch that where people just get sick. That's the movie. And now I'm like,
You
yeah, we
should
should
have
probably
one
watch
anyway.
that and see like some tips. But yeah, I think a shotgun is on the fucking list. Yeah, I think tomorrow we should go to Walmart and get a shotgun. Seriously, just in case we have looters. Dude, we're out in the middle of nowhere. If we have looters, if it gets to that point and they close on Monday, supposedly one of her friends in her like support group for the baby thing. We've already talked about it on the podcast, but you've talked about it.
Yeah.
On our podcast that hasn't been publicized yet.
No, you've talked about it on there. Anyway, but yeah, she's in some support group thing for like miscarriages and shit. And one of the girls on there said
So there was. I think what happened is
the CDC
right before the declared state of emergency today, Trump was
Monday,
like granting
like all businesses,
a certain amount of money, billions of dollars for businesses to do things like give people. Because generally the rule, and I don't know about your state, but our state was you get 3 days off paid sick days. Now they're making it 2 weeks until further notice, because of the outbreak. So if you're sick, stay home for 12 days is basically what they're saying. That's like part of the initiative. I'm sure there's other things that money's going to be used for to help small to medium-sized businesses deal with the effort. It was also like something having to do with tax. I forget what it was. They were deferring some kind of tax for small businesses. So I don't know.
Right.
That's true. That's another thing. They were interest on student loans right now, I believe.
Right, and I know that
I heard it.
They were waiving
your phone just farted.
Student loans right now. It's not. It's your cord.
No, it's not the cord. That's what it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Your mic,
dude. My phone. Oh, do not disturb.
Your microphones look like you guys are going to karaoke right now.
I usually have it on though. I know. Like, yeah, it's doing it right now.
It's your cord. You just moved and.
It's not. There's
See.
Oh, what
See, do not disturb doesn't even matter. I just turned it off.
Dude, what's this year coming out to be, bro? It's been fucking.
We are
crazy
Why
already.
do you build me up, buttercup? Or we could do like, what's a good song about being like?
It's gonna get dude, and then
get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Coronavirus best 2020.
Things are going crazy. Things are just going crazy. You're right. We just gotta deal with it and get better at dealing with it. Just be cool with it. Don't fight it.
I've always been used to weather in the storm, so. Right. I'm not tripping. I'll be all right. I'm a survivor. I'm like fucking Beyonce. I'm like Beyonce. I know. I think people need to take a step back and like
be calm
and listen to each other and talk to each other and
wash your goddamn hands.
Yeah. The problem is everybody thinks that like everybody's a serial killer, and like serial killers don't really exist these days anymore because they're all mass shooters and shit. So like, I mean, I'm sure serial killers do exist, but yeah, like that's like I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going either.
But no, because like, you know how people used to hitchhike and like, well, people pick up hitchhikers here because they're fucking out of their minds. Actually, can we pause real quick? Remember where my train of thought was going about like people being nicer to each other, like since Ted Bundy and shit, about picking people up and hitchhiking and all that shit. But anyway, sidebar. Sorry, I got distracted. We were at a movie theater. Like, I've probably told this shit on the podcast, but you haven't heard this story, I don't think. But we were at a movie theater like years ago, a drive-in movie theater, and we were watching some scary movie, but you couldn't really see the shit. So we were like, let's just go home. Like, we had a little bit of wine, but we were literally right up the street, like backwoods. So we get on the road. I start driving, and the movie had like, was a little bit scary. It was late at night. It was like 11, 12 at night, whatever the movie was playing. And we were driving home, and I had.
It's dark.
And it's dark, yeah. And did I have the lights off or no? It's dark out, and I did just.
Yeah, you didn't have the lights on because it was my car. We were at the drive-in, so we had to turn the lights off. So you didn't. have the lights on when you first drove. And when you put your lights on, there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I put the lights on, but I had also put the car into the wrong gear.
Shit.
So I had to stop the car to put it into the right gear. So I stopped, and then I turned the lights on, put the car in gear, and as I turned the lights on, there was a hitchhiker. We just happened to stop at this exact point of where there was a hitchhiker walking. So he thought we were picking him up. So he's running over to the car.
We got freaked out because he had just turned the lights on and there was like a fucking hitchhiker coming at us.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so I was like, ah!
She fucking screams. I scream because I'm like, I was like, oh shit. And we just take off. And this dude's just standing in the middle of the road in the pitch black.
I think I've seen two in my life and I just pretended like
he probably thought we did that shit on purpose, but like it really did. We didn't even know. We didn't see him. It scared the shit out of us. But yeah, that shit was so funny. I still remember that shit. I was like, oh my God. What's up, Dexter?
Yeah. I wonder.
There's a shitload up here.
Really? They're
but
all
like,
over the place.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. And the ones out near us are sketchy as fuck. I have a friend who's picked them up before out here, but I've always got like most of the time I'm going somewhere. It's like I'm on my way to go to work or like, and they're walking the opposite way. But like I'm just making excuses. I wouldn't pick them up anyway. I'm just like, unless I had a gun on me. But
yeah, you guys have all those little forests and like, you know.
There's certain highways that'll have signs that say no hitchhiking, but like everything else, I think you can. But like you'll see people hitchhiking all over the Pacific Northwest. That's where Ted Bundy started. That's why it was such a big like. People were afraid to hitchhike for a long time, but yeah, gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, this is serial killer haven out here. That's why I always say that shit. I'm like,
and it's always dark. There's no
you've brought it up like 6 times.
Yeah, lots of woods.
And your eyes get wide and your voice gets a little deeper.
I probably told this shit on here. When we first moved out here, there was a dude who
they haven't
was
caught him
sneaking
yet
into people's houses. Have we talked about this? And he was jerking off on women's feet and
you pull out the sketch and it looks just like you without glasses, huh?
No, I haven't. Shut the fuck up. I haven't brought it up on here. Well, I might have. I've talked about it on. That's the problem with doing too many podcasts.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was taking a sip of wine.
Yeah, you know what the worst part about this is? I can't drink wine right now.
I found
you know what you can do?
Little hand sanitizers in my
crisis.
What's it called?
You can refill my wine. It'll make you feel like it's like the experience of filling your own glass, and then you can swish it and swirl it and smell it.
I had another one too. I had a brand new Purell.
I think you could probably
the larger
swish
of the two sizes in my other truck. So it's like, and then I looked up some stuff on how to make it. I think I just said that. But I made some hand sanitizer. I don't know why.
There you go.
Yeah.
That shit's gold right now.
No, isopropyl and aloe gel. I think I think you can use almost any other hypoallergenic moisturizing gel, right? Kick? Like if it were a baby oil, or I was thinking like an emergency situation, a KY lube.
You made
with some isopropyl, right? Because it's hypoallergenic.
You already said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know where Perry gets these things, but that wasn't me.
KY lube?
Because you got a big old thing of that.
Because you got plenty of that. What was it? Baby oil piss? You used to say you wanted a baby oil piss on girls.
World famous.
What is even happening right now?
Dude.
I was just smelling some wine and I just got a big old kick from the baby. So
hey, you ain't gotta
anyways.
lie to kick it, homie. I've said some stupid shit. It's okay.
On that note.
What? World famous. This is the fucking, I mean, this could be the last podcast ever. What if they're like, you guys gotta evacuate, mandatory evacuation into the oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Fucking what were they called?
Are they really gonna do that though? Is it
camps,
that serious? Because like I don't think people
camps,
have
what
it.
are they
It's like
calling them? COVID-19 military camps or some shit.
Something like that.
That they're like setting up quarantine camps. That's what it was. Quarantine camps.
Yeah. So you actually want to get the virus out of the way and go in a camp?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that the military.
Yeah.
I just read it on somewhere.
It, so it might get that serious.
It said they have 11 COVID-19 military quarantine camps. Yeah. Which is another word for concentration camp.
That's basically all I bought was just a bunch of stuff to sanitize.
That's basically what the fuck it is.
What, shoddy?
Yeah, just
probably
get in
where
here.
You're at.
Just go to this camp.
You probably get one when you're 8 years old.
Willing, and then all of a sudden they strip their rights.
We're getting a fucking shotgun tomorrow.
Right. I'm not going back to Walmart.
Yeah. They're like $250, right? I bet you can buy them on Amazon. Next day delivery. Yeah, dude.
This to Mossberg, 12
yeah,
gauge.
Yeah, dude, where we're at, we're gonna buy a shotgun on Amazon.
A few hundred shells.
This. Fuck yeah!
No, you only
shotguns.
probably need about 100. If you can't hold someone off with 100 shotgun shells, then
I don't know. I bet
you're not
can.
gonna make it anyway.
I bet you can.
That's really bad.
It's not like you can like reload a shotgun quickly. No. It'd be better to have something with more rounds. I don't know how easy it is to get a handgun out there, but over here you have to take a little handgun safety course and wait like 2 weeks for them to do a background check.
You have a voicemail.
Thanks.
Yeah, background check, handgun safety course in 2 weeks for them to go through your history.
I have my phone.
Yeah.
Hold on, Oz.
Yeah, that's to buy a gun. You can't carry a gun in LA at all.
Look for that on my Amazon. Look at it on your own.
Not here.
Background check.
Walmart's in California, I'm sure don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure. No.
In California?
Yeah.
Is that just to buy a gun or
they look you straight in the eye and they're like, "You gonna do anything bad?" And you're like, "Nah." Like, okay.
You can't go to Walmart and get a shotgun?
You don't look like you're lying to me.
Really?
Right?
I thought that was how it was in California.
Like America.
Oh. In Washington, you can just walk in and just walk up to the thing and be like,
I love it.
"Can I get a shotgun?" Like, sure. No, ma'am. I'm just trying to protect my house against looters. This is all.
You're feeling lucky.
Yeah, dude.
You're feeling
for
lucky.
Real. That's honestly how it is. I'm gonna look like a badass walking through the trading card aisle with my fucking shotgun as I'm walking out of the store.
What else is going on in your world
tomorrow?
How you feeling, Amy?
I'll get there. Somebody else will be looking to take the last set of basketball cards. I'll have the shotgun in my hand. Like, you want to take those or what? And then just fucking.
I kind of want to listen to this voicemail to see if it's work.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, I guess I can't. I'm doing good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, second trimester's been a lot better.
You getting any cravings?
As far as the way I'm feeling, I was really nauseous and tired for the first.
Felt her kick yesterday.
First time. Yeah, Perry got to feel her kick yesterday, so that's cool.
That was my first time. First time.
First time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, Perry actually dumped half of my Girl Scout cookies on the floor.
Were they?
So I'm really fucking happy about that.
By accident, like a fucking idiot. I was trying to open them and I just like I washed my hands because I'm like trying to be safe, and I could just completely dropped half of them on the floor. And then I was like, shit, should I eat half of this? But then I was like, that's probably how you get coronavirus. So I didn't eat it.
No, I really only pay attention to the mints and the Samoas or whatever.
No, the shortbread ones are good.
Yeah.
Not those ones though. I would have rather you get like a tin of the blue.
Yeah. They're like sugar cookies.
You know the Danish ones, like the ones with the little sprinkle of sugar, and they're so good. You know which ones I'm talking about, Alex? I'm not talking about Girl Scout cookies. These are like the ones that they sell all year round.
What
it's
other
like
cravings
the blue
are you
tin.
having, Amy?
I'd rather have those than the Girl Scout shortbread cookies. But I do like the tagalongs are bomb.
Yeah, we got tagalongs.
But I'm not a big, honestly, Girl Scout cookies don't really do it for me. Like the tagalongs are cool, Thin Mints are cool, but I'm not a huge.
Lots of.
Your job is to make motherfucking smoothies
and fruit.
Carbs.
The carbs was first trimester.
Oh shit!
Lots of smoothies, mango
I have to make smoothies. Damn near every day.
We're kidding. We
We
know you're from the streets.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Where you don't have a job, so.
Where's them trading cards? Oh, what's going on in the wild world of trading cards?
Yep. We work at Jamba Juice now, bitch.
All sports are motherfucking canceled till further fucking notice. So you're about to be a rich man with all them trading cards, right? I don't know if that's how it works. Yeah.
Right. Well, you guys, have we talked since the basketball season got canceled? The NBA season got canceled? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, that's what some people are panicking. I've been looking as an opportunity to hustle and stock up on like old. I found like a stack of these sealed NFL football 1990 score cards. I got it for like $10 or something like that. And yeah, I mean, like half those cards there's like a Junior Seau rookie in there.
That'll get you like a roll of toilet paper in a trade.
Graded. There's a bunch of stuff in there that's the value's just gonna go up for those 80s and 90s cards.
Really?
So I got a bunch of shit that I'm just sitting on that I got for cheap. My thing is get it cheap and flip it for more money. So, and I've gotten a couple of the new cards, but it's hard to get them now. So.
What the fuck?
Well, you want to know what is worth a lot of money? Fucking Pokemon cards. I have one that's worth. Yeah, I have one that's worth. I just looked, and there's two that sold of the card that I have in perfect condition, which it is, and two of them that sold for like $2,700. God damn it. Yeah. So I just gotta get them graded, and then there's this dude on
secrets.
I don't give a fuck. I want people to.
That's crazy.
Do this, like, you know. But I mean, don't do it in my area. Just stay away from my area. But this dude was selling Pokemon cards. He wants like $100 for them, and I priced it out. I have it all written out for the sold in the last month or two, and it's like they're valued at like almost $1,400. So I'm like, yeah, Pokemon cards are fucking hot. I have one at home that I've talked about this shit before. I bought it. I didn't buy it years ago. I got it.
I know. I knew it was
the first edition of Pokemon cards came out as a kid. I keep coming out of focus. I'm sorry.
Now?
I bought it at 7-Eleven in a pack, and I fucking opened it up, and it was like I won the lottery, dude. I was fucking like, yay! Oh my god! Yay! Yay!
It was.
And
it was back in the day.
It was a Charizard.
I've had my hands on half a dozen of them. I remember everyone had them, and they were flipping them, throwing them around.
Dude. And
I'm sure someone's mom threw them away.
Man, I don't even want to know because I have it somewhere, and it's got to be at my mom's house. I don't think I would have gotten rid of it, and it would be like I treated that thing like a fucking like gold, like like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had him. I'm like, dude, I don't think my mom threw him away because my mom luckily is a hoarder. But I'm like, we can't find him, and I'm like, I gave away some Dragon Ball Z stuff, but I don't think I would give away that card. Like, dude, I fucking loved that.
That's
card.
Something that you would totally come up on at like a thrift store. I had it in good shape, but
right
like
now it's got to be going for like $10,000,
a yard
because
sale
it was $2,000 a couple of years ago, and that other card is like the other card is from 2002, and it's like it's still a Charizard, but it's like a special edition, and that one's going for like $27 right now. I see Pokemon cards everywhere. I see them everywhere. And people out here, I met this lady downtown the other day. She sold me a bunch of Jordan cards for $5. all in like pristine condition. Some of them are like, Jordan tribute cards, like, and 1988 or not 1980s Jordan cards, like Fleer. Those Fleer cards are fucking in high demand. A bunch of A-Rod rookies, like a bunch of shit. And she was just like,
I have so many baseball cards, but most of the ones that I have are from the 80s.
You can get a bunch of shit like that right now, and it's fucking hot. So.
Well, in the 2000s, in the early 2000s, I remember looking at a Beckett and thinking I was a millionaire, and then in the early 2000s, we found out that they were all on
never
coke
like invested in
and all
shit.
on
I wish I
steroids
had,
and stuff.
It's
mostly steroids, like Daryl Strawberry and who's the other guy whose head just Barry Bonds? Yeah.
Those are huge right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you have like rookie cards and shit and like rare cards, if you start, I don't want to start getting you into a new addiction, but if you go on eBay and you start looking at the sold prices and look up like PSA 10, because you want to get them graded. I mean, you got to pay to get them graded and shit, but getting them graded is 100 times worth it if your cards are in 10.
I
10
probably
out of 10
should,
shape.
but right now I'm just holding on.
But you can get like crazy money for those cards right now. I'm sure if you've got good cards that are in awesome shape, you can probably make a lot of money and just clear them out. You have to pay a little bit, but just go on YouTube and see how to do it.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah,
I would it's just one of those things. I just hold on to it like I got a bucket full of pennies
and sell them.
Random shit like that. That it's not really for me. It's for
no.
my
I mean, do what you want with them. I wouldn't just sell them.
Day.
Like I wouldn't just get rid of them.
Just
gonna
be like,
if you're gonna try to
let's
get
go
rid of
through
them
my pennies and look for every fucking
space,
week back. I had a 1909 penny. It's one of the oldest pennies I've ever seen. But I know there's one from like 1904, 1906 that's worth like $100,000 or something stupid.
Right.
I think we have, and that's about. Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about pennies on here before because I have a bunch of wheat pennies from back in the day too. That's how you know you're a fucking nerd, like too much of a nerd on everything.
I think you guys are way too big of nerds for me, so
yeah. Well, when I'm selling all this shit on eBay and making a bunch of money,
7.
I got my first eBay. I've got my first eBay bid on my shit that I'm selling. So I'm like,
dude.
Well, show me the money.
I mean, I'll
and
show
then
it
I'll
to
get.
You. It's only only like $7 right
and then
now,
I'll
but
be
it's
interested.
a start. So, but
I mean,
if I go
crazy.
pick up those
Pokemon
cards and I don't get
talk about it
murdered,
anymore because
that's
I'm tired of
come up right
I'm
there.
sure nobody else fucking.
I'm gonna be looking
shit
hard for Pokemon cards coming up. If I see you out in the streets looking for Pokemon cards, just know that I have coronavirus and I will kiss you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
I figure I should just have that really strong liquor.
But we are hunkered
because,
down. I mean, that's why we did it. This was like you texted me 2 pictures of Everclear, and you were like,
if I
no,
I mean, not that I shouldn't. I would rather use rubbing alcohol to clean stuff.
I'm like, let's fucking just do it right now. Everything's shut down.
I don't know.
As well.
If I ever want to just make a Molotov cocktail or something.
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be dope, like a vodka
Molotov
margarita.
Cocktail. Plus, Everclear's not bad when you mix it with shit.
With like a little bit of that. There's one that just you have one and it just fucking kicks you in the teeth.
Jello shots and syringe shooters.
I'm sorry, Amy.
And they got us pretty fucking drunk. They were kind of nasty though. They weren't that bad actually, tasting wise, but. Margaritas.
I miss margaritas. I miss wine. I miss
Why don't
beer.
you go? I wasn't joking. I really needed you to fill my wine though.
No. That's just mean.
I mean, it's not that
Heineken
mean.
came out with one that looked
anyway,
good. That like
back to the
double odd.
conversation.
I should have
at
ordered
hand.
those.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
What were they called?
beer.
Mocktails.
Mocktails?
The margaritas that I saw
how'd you like
that
it?
are like no alcohol margaritas, but I'm sure it's just like lime juice and sweet and sour.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
Nice.
I actually tried it. The zero beer.
The beer, or did they
What
come out
about
with a
O'Doul's?
margarita? Oh,
Yeah, I had the zero beer, the Heineken. Oh, I should have gotten that.
I think I've tried it
Oh, you
before.
looked?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually kind of tastes like beer.
You could still kind of tell.
Exactly.
I mean, it's got like
But no,
an
I-
aftertaste.
Yeah, but it still kind of tastes like beer.
I remember
so
it.
I'd feel like
I
that's
remember it
something beer.
tasted malty. It just tasted like a malty drink.
Ugh, I don't know. I think that probably is not good, but I don't know.
It tastes like a Diet
Yeah,
Coke.
I don't know.
of
I've never
beer.
had O'Doul's.
I don't know.
I don't think
No,
I've
I'm
ever
saying
had
that kind
an
of
I
O'Doul's.
haven't either. I
fake
was
always like,
aftertaste.
what's the
Like,
point?
Right.
they're just trying to get me.
There's a
Now
show.
I know the point. I know the point now.
There was it has like an aftertaste that lingers and shit on your tongue, probably. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Mm.
There was
Yeah.
a show on back in the day called Kenny vs. Spenny, and they would do like these different competitions, and this one dude would fucking cheat. I can't remember which dude it was, but he would cheat every time. And so they do a competition where they're going to drink alcohol and they're going to drink beer, so you can drink the most beer. So the one dude gets a brand of beer that has both a non-alcoholic version and a regular version, and they cover the labels so you don't see the labels anyway. They've just got red and blue, so you know who drinks which beer. And so he swapped out all the dude's beer for non-alcoholic beers, and or all his beers for non-alcoholic beers. And so the other dude was getting fucked up. So the other dude gets hammered while he's just drinking non-alcoholic beers. And it was a funny ass show. Sorry, I didn't know I was going with that.
What kind of wine are you
They also
drinking?
took acid, and they also did another competition where they had to keep an octopus on their head, a dead octopus, and he put fucking acid.
Where is it from?
In the dude's fucking hat, and he like gets all high and shit. But yeah, I'm having trouble talking after one glass of wine.
Yeah.
I don't fucking drink
Is it a
like that.
California wine?
I'm like shuddering. Boomtown,
That
Cabernet.
sounds good. I don't like California wines because they have sulfates in them, and I get
that's
headaches
fine.
from
Something
that.
that smells delicious.
I like their Syrah better. I forget. I should know this because I bartended and
You're probably
carried
right.
this wine, but I don't know.
It's vodka.
No,
I have
I
a
think
bunch
it's
of
from
Tito's too.
Oregon or Washington.
Yeah, I've been a vodka guy lately. I don't know why. It's just for a while. I think in my late teens, early 20s, I drank a lot of vodka, and I just got really fucking sick of it. Like I couldn't even smell it. Type sick of it. But
yeah.
And then I had after that I proceeded to like have a period
Tito's
with
is good.
beach
I actually
alcohol,
like Tito's.
like
It's
where I
one of
was
my
only
favorite
drinking
vodkas.
Jameson or rum was my drink of choice. And then next thing you know, I'm back to vodka. Yeah. So.
Oh damn.
What up? How much do I what? Huh? Tito's. Oh, I have
Vodka's the
half a
shit.
handle of Tito's, and then I bought that Everclear just in case.
So
it's really
how much
hard to
Tito's
get
do
a
you
hold
have?
of isopropyl in like a month or two.
How much
and
Tito's do you have for this whole?
I don't know.
personal
It's just an
emergency?
antiseptic, but there's a million things, right? You could use it as
much
antiseptic.
Tito's?
And there's
Yeah.
if I'm gonna drink my Tito's. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink it today, but I'm supposed to go to the gym after this and play
Are
some
you gonna drink
racquetball.
today
So
or
I'd like
what?
to do that before I get drunk. You know.
I asked if you're gonna drink
just
today.
go
though.
pick up some coronavirus, bring it back home. You know.
Yeah, are you gonna drink Tito's today or your Everclear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're gonna go get some little coronavirus. Amy just pulled something up. I know we're not supposed to be talking about coronavirus anymore. Oh shit, I have coronavirus. I'm just kidding. I just like coughed. But what is it about babies? The baby
that's
tested?
Another thing too, because we were so late to test, and this has already been circulating that it's like we're so behind. Like we're gonna find out a month from now the number of cases that were going on, and it's just exponentially it's spreading.
Because otherwise, why would a brand?
I don't know. I'm kind of just thinking that everyone's gonna be exposed to it, like you said, like chicken pox or something, and. I don't know. I think a lot of people obviously are gonna die, and that sucks. But
how many people actually? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that sense, it's like the flu. I mean, it's a viral infection that most people can fight against, but it's going to affect the immune compromised and the elderly. But this is a little weird about the pregnancy thing. And
you're gonna send it to our doctor.
I think the New York Post bats like 50%.
But although I don't know
what
how
they say is
reliable
bullshit.
the New York Post is. How reliable is the
New York Post? It's not a good average.
I don't think they.
Because I know they throw some bullshit.
That's the other problem is you don't know what the fuck information is good information. You're like, I wish I just knew.
I've seen them retract a few statements, if you know what I mean.
Like paid for.
They're like, when we said that we want to take it back.
That's not
now.
A good average for an information, a source of information.
Especially when it's information.
Well, is this article correct or not? We got a 50-50 chance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right.
Nothing's like that sound either. Just the sound of a shotgun when you rack a shotgun.
I think at this point, we'll just fucking hunker down here for a little bit. I'll go into town tomorrow and get myself a shotgun, just in case. Just in case, get myself.
Make sure
a shotgun,
you bring your cowboy
hat.
And
then we'll see what's what with these looters. Okay.
Flannel and the cowboy hat, dude. Old school.
No, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. Like, I think that's the move.
Yeah,
the final move into town.
I think we should call it. But it's good.
I should probably go right now.
Good to talk to you guys on the special Friday the 13th edition.
Yeah, or just I'll wear a fucking camouflage hat, and they'll be like, oh, "Okay,
do it."
Yeah.
Good to see you, Amy.
So, but should we wrap it up?
Probably.
Call it special episode. I'm gonna try to get it out today too. Honestly, I'm gonna try to get it out today. So I'm gonna finish up here and then try to get this out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully everybody.
You too, Alex.
Yeah, you too. Hopefully everybody stays safe. Don't be doing gross shit. Don't go to the store and
be excellent to each other.
Picking them up and putting them down. That shit's gross. That's how you spread virus.
Bernie Sanders.
Wash your fucking shit now. That's all.
Just make sure you guys, are keeping your asses clean and shit, and not doing stupid shit, and watch out for the old people who refuse their free health care until
seriously, be nice to each other.
And vote for Bernie Sanders, I guess, so we can have free health care. Bernie. Anyway, but yeah, this has been a special joint episode of the Itty Bitty Podcast and Choice Nugs Only. So this will come